The nation watched in suspense as a lone Philippine Coast Guard vessel faced off against a fleet of Chinese ships deep within our own waters. The tension was palpable, every second stretching as the world's eyes turned to the West Philippine Sea, where the balance of power was being tested in real time. News channels and social media exploded with outrage and anxiety. Hashtags trended, and every Filipino at home or abroad felt the weight of the moment. The crisis dominated conversations, uniting the nation in concern and uncertainty. The voice of a Filipino captain crackled defiantly over the radio, refusing to yield. His words echoed the courage and determination of our people, standing firm in the face of overwhelming odds. This was more than a standoff. It was a wake-up call for the entire country. The anxiety in living rooms and public squares was matched only by a growing sense of unity and resolve. Filipinos everywhere demanded answers. Where is our Air Force? Why are we so vulnerable? The questions grew louder, echoing across the archipelago. Why can't we defend our seas? The sight of empty skies and thinly stretched patrols only deepened the sense of urgency and frustration. The vastness of our archipelago makes defense a monumental challenge, one that courage alone cannot solve. Our geography, once a source of pride, now seemed to expose our vulnerabilities. The government's diplomatic protests felt hollow against the reality of steel hulls in our waters. Words alone could not push back the encroaching threat. Each incident eroded national pride and underscored the urgent need for credible defense. The sense of loss was matched by a growing determination to never feel helpless again. The public's frustration became a catalyst for change, igniting political will at every level. Debates grew fiercer, and calls for reform could no longer be ignored. As the crisis faded, a new resolve took hold. This was about more than a single reef. It was about our future as a sovereign nation. The dawn brought hope and a promise to never be caught unprepared again. The government had to act decisively. The public demanded it, and the world was watching to see if we would rise to the challenge. Our security depended on it. The resolve of our people and the readiness of our defenders would shape the nation's destiny. This moment of vulnerability sparked a bold new vision for the Philippine military, starting with the air. It was the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by strength, unity, and the unwavering will to defend our home. The Philippine Air Force faces a daunting task, guarding over 7,600 islands and a coastline longer than the U.S. For decades, our pilots flew aging, outmatched aircraft, struggling to intercept modern threats. Missions often meant chasing intruders in outdated planes, arriving too late to make a difference. Our limited radar and slow jets left our skies and seas exposed. The Air Force also supports maritime patrol, but old planes lack the sensors and endurance for the job. Decades of inconsistent funding left us behind our neighbors, who now fly advanced fighters. Skill and patriotism can't make up for obsolete equipment. The need for modernization is no longer a wish, it's a necessity. Our guardians deserve the tools to protect our skies and seas. The nation's security depends on it. The call for a modern Air Force has never been more urgent. Defending our airspace today means more than just speed. It demands flexibility, precision, and a powerful deterrence. Modern threats are unpredictable, and our response must be equally dynamic, adapting to any challenge that arises in the skies or beyond. A true multi-role fighter is a force to be reckoned with. It can intercept enemy jets at a moment's notice, strike ground targets with pinpoint accuracy, and threaten hostile ships at sea, all within a single mission. This versatility is what sets it apart from older, single-purpose aircraft. For the Philippines, acquiring such capability is nothing short of a game-changer, elevating our defense posture to new heights and giving our pilots the tools they need to succeed. A squadron of advanced fighters sends a clear message to any potential aggressor. Our skies are no longer unguarded, and our nation stands ready to defend itself at all times. This is what credible deterrence looks like, preventing conflict not just by words, but by showing real strength and unwavering resolve. Multi-role fighters act as true force multipliers, sharing vital information and seamlessly coordinating with our Navy and ground forces, ensuring every branch works together as one. They transform scattered units into an integrated, responsive defense network, making our entire military more effective and resilient. For a nation with vast maritime territory and thousands of islands, this capability is not just important, it's absolutely essential for safeguarding our borders and our people. The quest for a multirole fighter is about more than just technology. It's about securing our future, protecting our sovereignty, ensuring peace, and defending the livelihoods of every Filipino. It's an investment in stability, national pride, and the promise of a safer tomorrow for generations to come. The Philippine Air Force needs this modern shield to fulfill its duty and to stand as a guardian for our nation's skies. The time to act is now. Delaying only increases our vulnerability and risk. Our future, our security, and our national dignity depend on it. The arrival of the FA-50PH jets in 2015 marked the Philippines' return to the jet age. These light combat aircraft gave our pilots experience with modern systems and supersonic flight. The FA-50PH proved its worth in combat and revitalized our fighter corps. But it was always a stepping stone, not the final goal. Its range, radar, and payload are limited compared to true multirole fighters. Still, the FA-50PH taught us how to operate and maintain advanced jets. It built a foundation of skilled pilots and ground crew. The program's success gave us the confidence to aim higher. Now, the Air Force is ready for the next leap, a fighter that can dominate air and sea. The FA-50PH brought us back to supersonic flight. The next step is air superiority and maritime control. The future demands more. The search for a multirole fighter focused on two contenders, the American F-16 Viper and the Swedish Gripen. The F-16 is a proven powerhouse, but comes with high costs. The Gripen offers smart, affordable capability designed for nations like ours. For years, the choice was between American strength and Swedish efficiency. Then, the South Korean KF-21 Boramae entered the scene. Once seen as a future option, the KF-21's rapid development changed everything. It offers stealth features, advanced systems, and a clear upgrade path, potentially leapfrogging a generation. The KF-21 shares components with our FA-50s, simplifying logistics and training. South Korea's flexible financing and technology transfer make it even more attractive. The decision is no longer just about old rivals. A futuristic Korean contender is now in the lead. Manila's defense planners are taking notice. For years, outdated laws made defense modernization nearly impossible. Annual budgets and a ban on foreign loans forced us to settle for less. Big-ticket items like fighter jets competed with healthcare and infrastructure for funding. The dream of a top-tier fighter remained out of reach. Everything changed with Republic Act 1 of 1939. This law allows multi-year contracts and foreign financing for defense projects. Now, the Department of National Defense can commit to long-term deals with stable funding across administrations. Foreign suppliers have confidence to offer their best terms. The Philippines can finally aim for the best equipment, not just the cheapest. This legal reform unlocked the door to acquiring world-class fighters like the KF-21. The future of Philippine defense is now within reach. The Philippines and South Korea share a bond forged in war and strengthened by decades of partnership. Our soldiers fought for Korea's freedom in the 1950s, a gesture never forgotten in Seoul. This trust laid the foundation for modern defense cooperation. The FA-50PH program proved South Korea's reliability, delivering jets on time and on budget. The Navy's new frigates, also from Korea, are now our most powerful warships. Across the military, Korean projects have delivered results. This track record makes South Korea our partner of choice for modernization. The KF-21 deal builds on years of trust and successful collaboration. Negotiations are smoother and risks are lower. South Korea isn't just selling a jet, it's deepening a strategic alliance. The KF-21 is the next step in a proven partnership. With new laws and a trusted partner, the path to the KF-21 is clear. The Philippine Air Force isn't just buying a jet, it's customizing a system for our unique needs. Key requirements: long-range air-to-air missiles, potent anti-ship weapons, and advanced radar. The ability to strike at sea is crucial for defending the West Philippine Sea. Negotiations focus on integrating these weapons and ensuring full support for decades. Technology transfer and local assembly are on the table, building our own defense industry. Financing is the linchpin. South Korea is expected to offer attractive, sustainable terms. The goal, a world-class fighter, tailored for the archipelago, with local jobs and long-term support. All the pieces are falling into place. The Boramae could soon fly with the Philippine flag. The KF-21 Boramae is more than just a fighter jet. It represents a bold leap forward for the Philippines, a symbol of ambition and technological progress. It's a true turning point for Philippine defense, marking a new era where our armed forces are equipped to meet modern challenges head-on. For the first time in our history, we would field a cutting-edge aircraft that rivals those of the world's most advanced air forces, shifting our focus from internal security operations to genuine territorial defense, protecting our vast archipelago and maritime interests. The message to the world is clear and unmistakable. The Philippines is now ready to defend its interests, uphold international law, and contribute to regional stability. The KF-21's advanced features, including stealth technology and its upgrade path, make it a future-proof investment that will serve us for decades to come. Its commonality with the FA-50 means our pilots and crews can transition smoothly, building on existing skills and experience. The strong partnership with South Korea ensures not only reliable support and deep cooperation, but also opportunities for joint training and technology sharing. Deterrence becomes real. Adversaries must now think twice before encroaching on our territory, knowing we have the means to respond. The Boramae would be the sharp point of our national defense, always ready to respond at a moment's notice, and a symbol of our resolve, unity, and national pride. This is a new dawn for the armed forces of the Philippines and for the nation as a whole. With the KF-21, the Philippines can finally stand tall, secure in its capabilities, and truly sovereign in the 21st century, ready to face whatever the future may bring.